Donna Wolfe from Naztazia.com. Today I'm going to show you how to make a super scarf or a blanket using the planned pulling technique. You can find the written information on my website, Naztazia.com. First, I use all single crochet stitches. However, at the end of the row, I just turn my work and do not chain. Second, you might need to constantly adjust your tension. Tension is how loosely or tightly you make your stitches. You can really pull up your loops to make nice and loose stitches, which uses up more yarn. Or you can tug the yarn a bit and make a tight stitch. Take a look at these stitches when I cut them out. Notice how longer the looser stitch is? For my technique, I'm using Red Heart with Love variegated yarn in Lemon Drop, but you can use any yarn that pulls correctly. I like to figure out the yarn's color pattern. First, yellow. Second, white. Third, a light gray. Fourth, a dark gray. Fifth, back to light gray. And the sixth color is white again. And then the pattern just repeats consistently. To make the scarf, we're going to chain 30 or 35 chains. And we must end on our yarn's first color, which is yellow. Take note how the last loop is the first color of my yarn. Now, try to keep a nice even tension and figure out how many single crochet stitches you get per color. I was able to get 3 single crochet stitches with the yellow, so I'm going to mark that down. Now I'm going to see how many white single crochet stitches I can get. Always look at the V part of the stitch and make sure you fully use each color. Make some stitches looser or tighter if you have to use up all the yarn color. There are 3 white stitches. Let's move on to the light gray. I am able to get 3 light gray stitches. Now this dark gray is a little longer than the others, so let's see what I get. Looks like I get 4 dark gray stitches. Back to the light gray. With this one, I get 3 stitches. Now, for my last color, white, I am able to get 3 single crochet stitches. I'm checking my stitches just to be sure. David from planpooling.com created an amazing application to help us figure out patterns in our yarn. I have my chart next to me with my 6 colors on it. So I'm going to click on Add a Color a few times until I get 6 color choices on there. For color 1, I'm going to click on yellow and type in 3 stitches, since it took me 3 single crochet stitches to use up all my yellow. Next, click on white and type in 3 stitches, just like my handwritten chart. Light gray next, with 3 stitches. Dark gray next has, if you remember, 4 stitches. Light gray again with 3 stitches. And white with 3 stitches. At the top it says 12 stitches, which means 12 single crochet stitches. That doesn't make a great pattern. Let's click on the top where it says 1 stitch longer. until we find a nice looking Argyle pattern. At 28 stitches in a row, we get this really nice Argyle pattern. Might have to turn it around to find the first color of yellow. The chart tells us this is the order of stitches we need to do to get that nice Argyle pattern. As you can see, we've already started some of this row. Here's the 3 white and the 3 light gray and the 4 dark gray and the 3 light gray and the 3 white. But we still need to crochet 3 more yellow, white, and light gray. So let's do that. 3 yellow, 3 white, and 3 light gray. Just ignore that extra chain for now. We finished row 1. Now let's work on row 2. Start off with the 4 dark gray. Turn, but don't chain. Here's row 2. We did our 4 dark gray. Now we just continue on in our original pattern. We just did that 4 dark, so move on to the 3 light gray. Uh-oh, we only got 2 light gray because I wasn't crocheting consistently. Rip it out and try again. 3 light gray. Perfect. 1, 2, 3. Now, let's move on to the white. Try to use it all up in the 3 stitches. Back to the yellow again. 3 yellow stitches. And then 3 white stitches. 3 light gray. And now 4 dark gray. Remember, your stitches might be different than mine, but as long as you follow your pattern that you put into the website, this will still work. Now, we need 3 white stitches. 1, 2, turn, and 3. Go back to the beginning of 3 yellow. See how you are married to the pattern you originally created on that first row? 1, 2, turn, and 3. Keep going on in that same pattern. Okay, here's how to check your work. This whole thing works because we are offsetting each row by 1. Look at the row 2 down. The V's will angle upwards to the left if you are right-handed. If you are left-handed, they will angle the other way. Keep going and your scarf will look like this. Oh no, we have a knot in our yarn and it messes up the color scheme. Cut it out, and by the way, you can use this same technique for joining a new skein. And then just go upwards and find a good yellow and join it onto the work this way. Continue crocheting with the new yarn. Now, if you want to do the blanket, go back to plannedpulling.com and increase the number of stitches in your row. I'm going to try 80 something. Then use your 1 stitch longer option at the top to figure out a nice pattern. There it is. turns out to be 85 stitches in the row. So this means we need to chain at least 86 stitches, and we need to end on a yellow loop. Of course, 86 ends up on the white for me. So I have to continue chaining even more until I end up on a yellow loop. Don't worry, we'll cut out these extra chains in the end. Do your 3 yellow single crochet stitches, followed by the white and the light gray, and follow your chart precisely. With the blanket, you will have more color repeats to crochet. But as you can see, you will need to end on 3 stitches of the light gray, just like we did in the scarf. Turn your work, do the 4 dark gray, and continue on in pattern, just like we did with the scarf. Now, all of those extra chains at the end can be removed by cutting the chain and slowly pulling out the extra stitches. A big thank you again to David, creator of planpulling.com. And be sure to check out my website, Naztazia.com, for the super scarf and blanket pattern info, as well as lots of other planned pulling resources. To view this video in other languages, click on the closed caption link on YouTube and turn on subtitles. From there, you can choose from over 100 different languages. I hope this video has helped you. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, check out the description or the info button of this video for more information. And please visit Naztazia.com for more tips and tricks on creative, self-sufficient living.